Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. It's 6/21, January 6, 2024. We've got 33 degrees here in Clinton, Mo. I hope everybody is having a great morning, a great start. What you're seeing up here on the screen is a live look at Creighton and 7 Highway. As you can see, we have some flurries and some drizzle mixed in this morning. The road conditions seem to be in good shape. Let's take a look at road conditions, and of course these camera angles we were given the opportunity from a homegrown Storm Chasers, Nader boys. They're from right here in West Central Missouri. You guys did a great job getting liking and following their pages, kind of getting their number of followers almost triple. So I do appreciate that, and we appreciate Nader boys for giving us an opportunity to be able to utilize these live cameras throughout West Central Missouri, especially during storm season, when we're going to be able to take a look at these storm systems as they come in before they actually reach West Central Missouri. So thank you, Nader boys. All right, let's take a look at road conditions right now. And you can get to that by going here to SubbyWeatherTalk.com. You can also download the app on Android or Apple for the Missouri road conditions. But here on Subby's Weather Talk, I go to Winter Weather News, Missouri road conditions, and it will bring up the map of Missouri. So all through here in West Central Missouri, the roads currently right now are looking in great shape, clear, just wet. The only problems in Missouri seem to be up in northwest Missouri and also over by St. Louis. Looks like they have a few problems over there around the St. Charles County and St. Louis. But here in West Central Missouri, if anybody is commuting such as I this morning, the road conditions look great. But keep in mind, we are at 33 degrees this morning. So watch the bridges and the overpasses. Hopefully you guys caught that post I made yesterday on Facebook about showing the main highways from a traffic cam in Kansas City. The main interstate looked completely clear, and the overpass going over that interstate was snow covered because those bridges and overpasses have so much metal underneath the asphalt. It keeps a colder temperature than the other roads. So keep that in mind if you're going over bridges, overpasses this morning. Just be cautious. Take your time. Slow down this morning. And I believe everybody will get to their destination without a problem here in West Central Missouri. So what is going on? We have got storm systems lined up, ready to parade through over the next couple weeks here in West Central Missouri. We have an Arctic blast coming in about 8 days, bringing single digit below zero temperatures. All of you guys that was wondering where winter was, we're gonna find out exactly what winter is starting on Tuesday. So let's take a look at what is causing all of this. And I'll try to make this not a real too long lengthy. I just wanted mainly to get in here and give you guys a quick update. A lot of final decision making will be happening on Sunday when all the short-term models begin to sample all the real-time data. Also, an interesting note I posted in Facebook last night was the fact that they sent hurricane hunter aircraft reconnaissance into this storm system to sample the data to inject into the models to give us a better understanding of what this winter storm is going to do. Not just winter weather we're concerned about, as there is likely going to be a tornado outbreak down in the south and in the southeast, down along southern Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, South Carolina. This area all in here is really being watched for the potential to have a severe storm outbreak with many tornadoes down to the south, all caused by this same system that can bring us some snow on Tuesday. So, man, what a powerhouse of a system that we are dealing with coming up this weekend. So let's take a look at what is causing all this. So this is today, and we are looking at the 500 millibar upper air level maps, which is about 18,000 feet above our heads. These are the steering winds. And right here is the powerhouse, what they call a bowling ball low, that is going to be making its way over to our area here in Midwest. And as we go into Monday, Monday is we're going to be borderline on Monday. I'm going to say we're going to see more rain than anything on Monday. We might have some mix of rain, snow Monday afternoon, but we could get a half inch of rain on Monday. So heavy rain, maybe switching over to snow Monday afternoon, mixed with snow, and then changing all over to snow Monday night into Tuesday. And then by late Tuesday afternoon, we could go back to a mix again. That is the reason why last night I seen snowfall totals for West Central Missouri totaling from 1 inch to 18 inches of snow, from social media posts, from meteorologists, from TV stations in Kansas City and Springfield. I mean, they are all over the place. And that's the reason, and I have mentioned before, that we've got to give the models time. We don't know how much warm air is going to be injected into this system. We don't know how much cold air exactly is going to be injected into this system, where that rain-snow line is going to be. It's a guessing game. I mean, these social media and TV, radio stations, they are primarily just taking a best guess right now. And that's the reason why we see such a drastic difference in snowfall projections for our area, because we're wanting to be a little different. I would love to come on here and say, guys, batten down the hatches. We're going to get a foot of snow, and I'd probably gain about 10,000 YouTube subscribers, and another 3,000 people get onto my Subby's Weather Talk on Facebook. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to inform and to protect. So that's the reason, and I still hold true today. I will have the extended forecast here in just a moment. I also posted it on Facebook, but I'm still sticking to my guns. 2 to 4 inches of snow preliminary come Sunday, when we are going to have a better grasp of how much cold air we have to work with. If we get a little bit more cold air coming in, where we don't have to worry too much about that change over back to rain, we could add an inch or two onto that. If we have more warm air that's going to be injected, maybe more rain snow mix than all snow, then we could see that drop just a little bit. I still think we're going to have an impactful snow for Tuesday. I still think we're going to have travel implications because of this snow, and I still think that the teachers are going to get a much deserved snow day. However, I am not going out right now and saying exactly how much snow West Central Missouri is going to get. 2 to 4 inches. Could be an inch or two more than that, bringing us up to say 4 to 6 inches, or it could be just a little bit less, and from 1 to 3 inches if we get more warm air injected into the system. So I will be finalizing things tomorrow, and again when these short-term models come into play. So here we are on Monday, and one of the big reasons too, look at Monday. So these little flags right here tell you what direction the wind's coming from. So on Monday we're going to have a southerly wind that's going to be injecting all this moisture into the system. So that's the main reason why we are going to see primarily rain on Monday, and then Monday afternoon, as this low continues to push off to the east, we will see the wind direction change, and we will begin to cool down and get that mix of rain and snow, then eventually all snow. And as man, this is such a powerhouse. Such a powerhouse. Severe storms will be outbreaking on Tuesday down here in southern Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. We will begin to change over to all snow, and take a look at where that low pressure system is. That low pressure system right here in the magic zone. That is what I call the magic zone. If we are going to get a lot of precipitation, whether that's rainfall, snowfall, we want that low pressure system right down here in the 4 corners of the 4 states right here. And that's exactly where the models have been projecting this thing to go. And it has not swayed much at all over the last 10 days. And so let's continue this. And this thing will continue to slide off to the east. We will be under the influence now of northwest flow. Notice the flags are pointing to the northwest. Winds are going to be coming out. Temperatures are going to be falling through the day on Tuesday and Tuesday night. And then we have more storm systems. We have a small low that will approach us on Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday, that can bring us some light snow showers. And then right here is system number, now watch how this is system number 3, and watch how this slides down here as we go into Friday. Another bowling ball style low pressure system will be pushing in, and guess where it's ending up at? It is ending up right here in the 4 corners yet again next Friday. So we will be watching that as well for yet another big winter storm system to come into West Central Missouri. On top of this, we will be having on Friday, Saturday through next week, we will be having our first true Arctic blast, wide open from Canada all the way down through here into the Midwest, including West Central Missouri, that will be bringing the coldest temperatures of the year. We're talking single digits, possibly below 0 digit temperatures. So that is something that we will be watching as well. And as we go forward, even after that, guys, this thing will turn into a powerhouse on the northeast coast, bringing tons of snow out to the northeast. And then as we continue, we're still under the northwest flow, cold temperatures, several days of potential dustings to 1 inch of snowfall. And then as we head to the end, we'll be watching this right here. We will have another low pressure that will be forming right here that will go up and back down and come across Missouri around the 20th. So several storm systems are likely to invade west central Missouri. Let's take a look here. Now that we see how all these storm systems are going to be coming, let's take a look at what's underneath of them. So as we go into Monday, the latest model runs right now has a rain snow line right across west central Missouri, right along Cass County, Johnson County, Pettis County for Monday. If this sags just a little bit, I mean, we're talking 30, 40 miles to the south, that rain that we get on Monday could be snow or more snow than rain. If that's the case, we can easily add 1, 2, possibly 3 inches of snow onto our snowfall total preliminary at 2 to 4 inches. If that line moves up just a little bit on Monday, that's where, but we're going to be getting a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of rain just in 24 hours. And if that's turned to snowfall, that's going to be an extra 6 to 8 inches of snow that we weren't planning on. So that's what makes it so difficult to determine exactly where that dividing line is going to be. So, and of course, we go into through the night on Monday. Most of the area is under a moderate to heavy snow bands. And then as we go into Tuesday, we also see another rain snow line setting up just to our east along Highway 65. And again, if this sways a little bit to the east, a little bit to the west, can affect our snow totals. And then we will have snow predominantly all day on Tuesday into Tuesday evening before that system finally makes its way off to the east to become a powerhouse of a northeastern for the northeast states, so New England states. So I'll run by here real quick the system coming in on Friday, show you what it looks like. And this is ugly. This is ugly. Mainly because we have these isobars so close together, a very strong low pressure system, 991. We are looking at winds anywhere between 40 to 50 miles per hour according to this model, along with heavy snow. That will set the stage for a very dangerous storm system if this becomes reality and models continue to hold this trend. We could have a very potent winter storm coming in for next weekend. 984 low. That's extremely low, guys. Anybody with ache, pains, arthritis, you guys are definitely going to feel this with the cold temperatures, extreme low pressure. You make sure that you are prepared before next weekend. Take some proactive steps. Make sure you take your medication. Make sure you take some ibuprofen, because you are definitely going to feel this next weekend. That's an extremely low pressure. Some hurricanes, tropical storms, are down in the 980 millibar range. So this is going to be a very, very potent system if this plays out according to the model. So definitely something we need to keep an eye on right there. So I've rambled enough. I kind of give you guys kind of an indication of what we're going to be talking about in the morning, a more in-depth look on Facebook. I did post a simple forecast, and a TSP picture for you teachers. So very simple, glance at it, you kind of know what to expect. You can go back to this video when you have time, watch it in its entirety to kind of get a little better idea of what we've got going on. We've been so busy following these systems, I have not had too much of a chance to talk about the LRC. But when this storm system comes in on Monday, it's going to be the same day of the cycle as when we received a storm system right after Thanksgiving. If you guys remember, I posted this. I went up and got this. I posted this November 23rd. First short-term models going up, sampling real-time data, still showing potential for wintry precip on Saturday night into Sunday. The tracking intensity still about what I posted. No major changes in the forecast. So this was the setup. A strong low pressure system right here coming across the four corners. This is exactly what is going through on Monday and Tuesday. Same setup, strong low pressure system, and we got a lot more rain out of this system than what we did snow here in west central Missouri. But the upper air level maps are almost identical to this storm system coming in Monday and Tuesday. So we were looking at in November, we were looking on day 2, 3, and 4 of the cycle, and we will be on day 2, 3, 4 of the third cycle coming next week. So very interesting on the LRC, and how if we knew that cycle, we knew exactly how many days, we can pan that out and know that west central Missouri and the central part of the U.S. is going to be under the influence of a strong storm system 48 days later. So pretty incredible, and I won't go into too much detail on that right now until we get through here. The TSP for you teachers out there, you've seen it on Facebook, multi-day TSP for January 9th through the 16th for west central Missouri. Now up to the highest it's been so far this season at 85% to see one or more snow days in that stretch. So teachers, you've been working hard to get to this point. So hopefully we can bump that up to 100% come Tuesday to give all you teachers a much needed day off. So let's take a look at the extended forecast. You can also find this on the Facebook group. Today we're going to see some flurries, drizzle, 39 degrees. Tomorrow we're actually going to have a pretty decent day tomorrow. We might see some sun poking out, 44 degrees. We're going to have Monday, we're going to have mostly rain, mixed with snow in the afternoon, change into all snow Monday night, high of 43 degrees on Monday. Then on Tuesday, rain and snow, 35 degrees. The preliminary snowfall total for west central Missouri I have right now at 2 to 4 inches. We will be finalizing some totals tomorrow on Sunday. And again, the trends right now on the models, the last 4 model runs has trended it just a little bit colder, meaning that these snowfall totals will likely go up. It's not set in stone, but if we get more cold air injected into the system, more snow, higher snowfall totals. So that is where the models are trending right now, to be just a little bit colder, meaning a little bit more snow. So, but right now, 2 to 4 inches average through West Central Missouri, and I will finalize some of the totals and have a better grasp of what we can expect as far as those totals come on Sunday. So hopefully, y'all, for all you snow lovers, you ought to be excited. You ought to have a little spring in your step today. We could be talking some very impactful weather coming through West Central Missouri, and actually the entire state of Missouri for the next 2 weeks. So very, very active weather. So I don't think, being Saturday morning, we probably don't have a whole lot of people here in the video right now, here in the stream. Looking at chat, I love it. Music to my ears. So we will have a lot to talk about tomorrow. I will again. I know I've gotten a few messages. Just people sometimes get lost in my streams. You know, when we start talking, bringing out the models and trying to explain. So I'm trying to kind of meet in the middle, make sure that there is a solid forecast out on Facebook and on social media where you can go to find a quick forecast and move on, and then also have a little bit more interactive live stream. We go a little bit more in detail and kind of have an even balance there with everybody here in the room, because this is your all's Facebook page. This is your all's website. This is all done for you guys, by you guys. So I want to make sure that we get everybody happy with what they're seeing and hearing on Subby's Weather Talk. Here, just drinking a little coffee. If anybody has any questions, they want to chime in, have a question or comment, utilize the chat. All I'm doing right now is just going to take a look at a couple other models that have come out this morning. I want to take a look at the 48-hour HRRR. That is a short-term model. I'm not going to have a whole lot of data in this right now until tomorrow, but this is the one that I will be utilizing to come up with our snowfall totals for tomorrow. This is a highly accurate. It samples all the data, current data, real-time data. So this is something that I will be utilizing tomorrow. And as you can see, it only goes through about 10 o'clock Sunday night is all that far out that the HRRR model goes. That's the reason we wait till tomorrow to see what it has. We also have a 60-hour North American model that is short term, also samples real-time data. It goes out a little bit further. It's going to go out to the onset of this system, which is showing a rain-snow mix about 8 o'clock Monday morning here in West Central Missouri. So 999 low in Oklahoma. That will be pushing over to the Four Corners. So, well, that's the scoop, guys. If anybody has any questions, throw me a message on Facebook. And again, I have just a simple forecast. The TSP is posted there in our Facebook group. So if you just want to know what the quick forecast is, that's where you can find it. And hopefully you found this stream enjoyable, educational, and I will have a longer one tomorrow on Sunday, and we'll start to finalize some of the snowfall totals for here in West Central Missouri. Everybody have a fantastic Saturday. Be safe if you're out on the roads. Take it slow. Take your time so we can have you back here tomorrow in the live stream. Have a great Saturday.